So this section I'm going to show you how to run Facebook conversion ad. So for you to able to visit your URL, you type in this URL in the URL box: business.facebook.com/ads-manager. business.facebook.com/ads-manager. I believe I've said if you are not able to log into your Facebook account on your browser, you will not be able to access your business manager. Alright, so also in class I told you that you should always take notice of the ad account you are using to run your ads. This is your personal account or your other account. As you can see, this is our personal account, and that is not what we are using to run ads. So you need to change the ad account. Either you change it from here or you change it from here. One that is very easy for you. So this one will be very easy for you so that you can be able to recognize. So click on this to change the ad account to your business account. Alright. Alright, so there's something we need to do before we run our ad. So I realize that we have not connected our account to our pixel. And how do we do that? So you click on this to go to autos, business settings. Business settings. Click on add account. Click add assets. Add assets. So no lines of business in this choose account. Click on pixel. So click on pixels. Click on add assets. So the name is name of our ad account, business account. Click on it. You click on add. You understand that by your left hand side. So click on data source. Click on pixel. Click on add assets. And click on the name of our account. And click on add. So one account has been added to pixel. Alright, so click on autos so we can run our ads. Click on ads manager. Alright, so it's loading. Alright, so this is how ads manager dashboard is going to look like anytime you are running ads. So there's no need for you to be coming here to monitor your ad. You can use your phone to monitor your ad. Alright, so click on create. Click on create. You click on conversion. Excuse me. Click on conversion. Click on continue. You can continue. So it's going to ask us to change our campaign name. So our campaign name, we're going to change the name of your product to correction. And also do correction campaign. So special, no need for any special ad categories. Buying option is auction, buying type is up, so you don't need to do anything about it. So you are not doing any campaign spending limits. So if eventually you are trying, you are using different ad sets or ad, you can turn on your campaign spending limits for each ad set. So that's what it means. So campaign spending limits. So if you have multiple campaign, if you have multiple ad sets, multiple campaign, so you can set up your campaign limits. So everything. So if eventually you have you have different ad sets and different ad, so you can turn on this ABT. So same thing with this campaign budget optimization, you can turn it on for testing, because one thing is that advertising is all about testing and strategy. It's all about testing and strategy. So same thing with your campaign budget optimization. You understand? So that is it. It's the same thing. So the ad scheduling runs at all times. So you get to know more about this. I will do a video on this and how to make use of this properly. So there's nothing you need to do here. So all you need to do is just click on next. Click on next. Alright, so this is our ad set. So what does all our assets consist of? Our assets consist of selecting what do you call it? What is this? Selecting your conversion location, choosing your event, choosing your budget, selecting your scheduling, choosing your audience, your locations, your data targeting, your placement, your conversion, your optimization. So alright, so start from here. So we add our ad set, you can just name it 2. You can say 2 ad sets. So our conversion events, it depends on you. Are you sending them to your WhatsApp? Are you sending them to your WhatsApp, or are you sending them to your website? So now we are using our website. We are sending them to our website, so we're going to leave it as a website. Alright, so these are our conversion events. I really saw one of the videos we did on how to choose your conversion event and how you have to fire your event until it records numbers of until become active. So click on conversion. So our conversion event is going to be our purchase. And the reason why you are seeing this is because the completion of a purchase is signifying receiving order purchase information transaction. So this event prioritized for iOS access using on tracking iOS. So we need to set up our configure our web event. So in one of the video I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so you click on purchase because our conversion event is to sell. So dynamic creative also is when you are using multiple ad sets or multiple ads, so it gives you creativity, image and headlines to automatically generate combinations. So that is for dynamic creative, so you don't need to turn it on. So our next thing is our budget and schedule. Alright, so under our budget we have daily budget and we have lifetime budget. So lifetime budget gives you access to select multiple dates that you can use your ads to run. So if you look at it now, so you are using lifetime budget, so that means you are putting a lot of money, which is look at it, 9,000 to 500. So but if it's daily budget, we are showing daily budget. So this for daily budget, so all you need to choose your daily budget. Alright, so now if if your daily budget is 5,000 naira, so you choose your daily budget. You just need to choose your daily budget, 5,000. That is for our daily budget. So for scheduling, so you have to start a date and just end a date. So if peradventure you don't want your ads to run today but want it to run the next day, all you need to is to change the date. It's okay, I want my ads to run the next day by this time, by 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I want my ads to run by 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I always advise that you run your ads 4 a.m. the next day or 3 a.m. so that you can start working, because by that time people will start clicking on your ad. So you say you want to set an end date. So end date means, so that's physical. What you want you to do for me is, with my daily budget, I want you to run this ad from 20th of May to 23 of May. So, and I want you to finish it by this time, 7 p.m. I want you to have by this time, by 7 p.m. So if you want to, but I don't advise to do that. So you need to set up an end date. So your ad scheduling to run at all time. So the most important part is this area. So this is where you choose your audience. So how do you choose your audience? The first thing is your locations. If you are selling physical products, you can't target all the whole Nigeria. You have to target some specific states that they do well, very well. So the first thing you need to do is to change these locations. When you wrote people living in, or recently in this location, change it to people living in this location. So you can cancel this, click on the plus sign and cancel it. So search for your locations down here. So click inside. So search for your location you want to target, the states you want to target. So type in the name. So if you notice by the left hand side and right hand side, you see state, you see one called city. So now city means you are targeting some specific area. You understand what I'm saying? So you are targeting some specific area in Lagos State. So state means you are targeting all Lagos States. So it means you are targeting all Lagos States. So Abuja. So same thing with Abuja. So you have Abuja FCT. So I believe we are targeting all Abuja. Let me see. Look, Federal. Abuja. Federal. Capital. It's a federal capital city territory, Nigeria. So you can target all the federal capital territory of Nigeria, or you target just Abuja alone. So it's based on your choice. Alright, so the next one is you can just choose let's just say Kano. So I think Kano is a city. Is it a city or a state? Kano State. So we're targeting Kano State. So Kaduna. So we're targeting Kaduna. So Kaduna State. Alright, so keep choosing your locations so you get numbers of locations you want to target, you want them to see. your art. Alright, so we're moving. The next thing is your age. So I believe you have done your customer avatar. You should know who your customers are and your numbers of age. So you can just start at the age of 20 or 21. Just start from 21 upward. Oh. Are you targeting audio gender? Are you targeting all genders? Or you have specific people you want to target? Is it men or women? So no matter what you are selling, advice is that you should target all gender because you might not know who might come across your products. Alright, so next thing is data targeting. Data targeting is we have different type of targeting. We have specific targeting and we have broad targeting. Broad targeting is when you don't choose any interest at all. And data specific, that's broad targeting. Specific targeting is when you choose audience basically on what you sell. So I think our product is toe correction, right? So what is it's I think it's about fitness, so physical fitness. So the moment you click configure fitness, one of the things is that the first interest you choose, um, the algorithm understand that okay, this is exactly what you are looking for. So it means we notice that the moment you choose your first interest, it means something around fitness. So any audience, any interest related to physical fitness. So how do you know that? You click on suggestions. So you look at physical exercise, health and wellness. So it's health and wellness. Click on weight and wellness. Alright, so other thing you click on muscles or sports. You see muscles. Click on muscles. You see, so you just choose any interest. So physical exercise, personal care, weight training, well-being, protein, strength training, running, healthy habits, sports. You can just say sports too. Click on sports. So you understand? Alright, so if you want to add engage shoppers, you can. So alright, so you can also there's what they call engage shoppers. Engage shoppers are people who have been purchasing online. So the algorithm record them as buyers, people who buy online. So alright, so if you want to exclude means okay, Facebook. I want you to so exclude means Facebook. I want you to exclude some people from this. So now you say okay, now I want you to exclude people who are junior. So you look at it now. You look by your right hand side before. You look by your right hand side. You see that our numbers has reduced. So let me off it. Let me just close it. So our estimate size, as you can see here, on the right hand side, our estimate size is what? 9 million to 10 million. So now, and that's okay. Facebook, I want you to exclude some certain people from seeing my ad. So when you click on exclude and I type Jumia, you see that it will exclude Jumia interest. So now, how many audience size you have now? You have 4 million to 5 million. So if you want to exclude people who are Jumia, Konga, okay, you can do that too. Alright, so the next thing is a define folder. What is define folder? It's called narrow. It's called sometimes you see narrow audience, sometimes you see define folder. What means define folder means is it allows you to streamline your orders. What do I mean by that? So if for example you are choosing okay, health, wellness, muscles and sports and physical fitness. Alright, so I want you to tell Facebook, I want you to define this in my audience How? How will you define them? Okay, like for example, let's say my audience. Just let me use another example. Now my audience are people who are watching football, and I target all people who are watching football. So after targeting all people who are watching football, next on Facebook, okay, I want you to define. I want you to define people, my audience. I want you to extract the people who I'm looking for from those people. So you extract them out. So if I just said, okay, the two correction, people who are having health issue, health care. So let's look at see. That's okay. Let's say um, it should be health and wellness, right? I think so. Or sports. Let's choose health and awareness. Choose health and awareness. You see that. You see now. What do you see now? Our audience size has been what? Reduced from 9 million to 3 million to 4 million. So this is how you define further. You define further. So you define further. You understand what I'm saying? So okay guys, okay, look for people sports. Define to sports. Excuse me. Sports. Sports. So the issue our numbers has increased. Yeah, because we are targeting sport already, so we can just say, okay, I want you to target what do you call it? I said Christian. People are following Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. So do you see that now? Alright, so this is how you define further. This is how you define further. Alright. So move on. After choosing your audience, so our languages, your edit, okay, I want you to target just simple English. Who speak English. Those who speak English. Alright, so show more options. I'm gonna show more options. So connections. So it's connections. Our connection is what? All people. Our connection is all people. So we are not targeting. So we have to leave it that way. So our connection is all people. So if you want to save this audience, after you are done with choosing this, so maybe anytime you want to use the same audience to target, you have to run another ad. All you need to do is just save this audience, click on save, and name it, give it a name, then give it a name and click on save. So it's going to save. So anytime you are running another new ad, okay, and you want to use it, what you need to do is where they wrote use save audience. So you're going to see the name of the audience you saved. Alright, so we'll move on. So I don't want this class to take long, so I'll cut it into two. Now you'll see in part two. Alright, so placement. What is placement? We have two types of placement. We have automatic placement and we have manual placement. So automatic placement is this automatic placement to maximize your budget and help show your ads to more people. So the delivery system will allocate your ad set budget across multiple placement based on where you likely perform best. So this automatic placement. Automatic placement is that Facebook are the one who helps you to optimize your ads and show it to different platforms. And what are different platforms? We have the Facebook feed, we have the Instagram feed, we have the audience network, and we have Messenger. And how do you know that? So if you click on manual placement, you will see it. So the manual placement allows you to choose your own devices where you want Facebook to show your ads to. So this is a manner placement. So if you are just starting and you don't have much, you are not putting much more uh, 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 budget. So all you need to do is just streamline your placement. So remove the messenger, remove the audience network. You can leave the Instagram and Facebook, and you remove the Facebook Marketplace, video feeds. So remove all these ones, remove all these ones, remove all these ones. So you can just scroll up. So you can remove all these ones too. The reels and stories. You can remove all these ones too. Remove all these ones. Remove them. So just we only leave Instagram feeds and Facebook feeds. Or only Facebook, Instagram feeds and Facebook. So listen, we are leaving just Instagram feed and Facebook feed. So that's one of. So we have 19 placements. We have 19 placements. So I believe you understand what placement is. So placement is where Facebook show your ads to. So that's why they charge you per impression. So if you have playing, if you play game and or you want to try to you're using another application and which is not Facebook, you realize that you see the ads you saw on Facebook, you are seeing it on that app, or different ads you see that you are seeing it on that app, because those are the different platforms Facebook used to run as, which are called audience network. So alright, so if you want to use automatic, you can, and if you want to use a manual, you can. So like I said, if you are just starting and you want to make use of your money, you can just uh, use a manual placement. So you click on show more. So it's again mobile devices. So what is my mobile devices? I mean, it's are you targeting all mobile devices or Android users or iOS only? So just leave it as all mobile device. We are targeting all mobile devices. So all mobile devices. That's the people we are targeting. Alright, so the next one is to go to the next one is optimization and delivery. Optimization and delivery. So if you have any questions, so let me know. So I will kindly get back to you. Alright, so the optimization for our delivery. So there's only to touch because we are going for conversion. So conversion is to make sales, to show our ads people who are likely to purchase. So our cost per result. The cost per result is, we always advise it. It's optional. It's optional. So you set a goal of, if you are aiming for a certain cost per result, set your goal. Use cost per result data from previous campaign with the same optimization event and attribution settings. If you don't set a cost per result, Meta will focus on spending your entire budget and getting the most results. Cost per result goal is to only available with some information for the delivery selection. So one of the things is that if you look at it now, it said Facebook rewards. If you don't set a cost per, if you don't set your cost per result goal, and Facebook is going to use your own budget to get you results. You understand? So just as we always advise, you should just put half of your money inside, half your money. So it doesn't have anything to do with your budget. So what you are trying to Facebook, okay, now you put 5,000 naira. It's okay, Facebook. I want you to, out of 3,000 naira, I want you to get me good results out of 3,000 naira. So you can just put 3,000 because your budget is what is your budget is 5,000. So our big strategy, we have cost per result. You click on edit, we have cost per result, and we have bid cap. Best for getting most volume, and this one bid cap. So bid cap is mostly used for people who are selling multiple, are selling the same product, a competitive product. So you can give it a try. So you can use bid cap or use cost per result. Alright, so let's click on show more. So when it comes to attribution settings, So attribution setting is what I'm trying to face. The attribution setting is one of the best so far. The 7 days and after clicking or 1 day after viewing, so it's the best so far because it's one really recommend. So we are actually ensure the conversion of our system optimized for same ones you want to measure. For example, a day click and view settings, our system will learn from conversion that happened within a day and show your ads so people like it to convert within a day. Do you see that? Alright, so if you click on edit, it's okay. Now I want a day clicking. So what I'm trying to tell Facebook is, okay, Facebook, I want you to get me conversion in a day. People that in a day. You understand? So you are doing a day click. So what I'm trying, I want them to give you uh, uh, a good conversion a day clicking. So I think the best for now is 7 day click or a day view. So one of the things is that, like I said, we're talking about testing a strategy. So you can just create different campaign or multiple campaign and use different attributes so to see which ad is working fine. All right, so they charge you per impression, like I said, for the charge you per impression. So our delivery is standard. So all right, so I'm going to see you in the next class. Thank you very much.